usually the angle they choose. And, you know, like you got Woody Harrelson in 2012, you know, kind of depicts a character just like me, really, who, you know, is a conspiracy theorist and makes his own documentaries. And one of the scenes here in 2012 is where, you know, the main character is getting an update of what's really going on, and he meets this conspiracy theorist who tells him, makes his own documentaries. And
in ancient times, the Mayan people were the first civilization to discover that this planet had an expiration date. According to their calendar, in the year 2012, a cataclysmic event will unfold caused by an alignment of the planets in our solar system that only happens every 640,000 years.
Oh, not again.
Pretty neat, huh? I did all the animation myself.
I like to think that because I've mentioned the work of Roland Emmerich so many times in my documentaries, and, you know, have exposed him, quote unquote, then I kind of hope that he was like, had this scene like made just for me. You know, I kind of envisioned it that way, but most likely it was just more programming. It was part of that, depict him as intelligent and misled, a little bit, you know, crazy. And of course Woody Harrelson plays it good. I personally think he's on the inside. Woody Harrelson plays it good. He plays it good by playing it bad, because he's just so annoying. And so I think they asked him, you know, like, we need you to act annoying. But this predictive programming thing, this is not new to television or to movies at all. I found cases of predictive programming in movies from 1950s. You know, they've as atheism grows, you're going to see more and more of the all-seeing eye and the very blatant forms of symbolism being put out there. Right in the 1950s and 60s, when they developed their huge set of symbols, they did so that they can continue with these, they can do these retellings without getting caught. And back then, they didn't put all-seeing eyes and whatever. In fact, they didn't even have the dollar bill. The dollar bill was not allowed to even be depicted on screen. And this was done, at least they claim, I don't know, the reason is that, you know, it caused a problem on set. Money would disappear. Some of the money looked so real that it would end up in circulation. So the federal government made a law that you could not depict real money on in movies or in television, and you couldn't use them on the set. So that was a nice little convenient way of also keeping the all-seeing eye. But keep in mind that they always had the option of putting the all-seeing eye. They were always there, and I'm about to show a little bit of that right now. The first movie I've got, Exhibit A, is called The Devil's Hand, and it mentions in a vague way, and not in a vague way, in fact, transformation. And, you know, this in the movie, this guy gets in love with this girl, and then finds out she's part of a devil worshipping cult, and that she herself is a witch, and that they want to initiate him and convert him into a witch or a warlock. And she's got all these astral powers, and, you know, so here goes.
Right. I invited you, and you accepted.
Let's be more specific. I'm here for just one reason.
I know why you're here, Rick.
Then you know about the dreams.
Naturally. It's a simple process of thought projection, or thought transfer.
Thought projection? You're telling me that you danced and talked to me from this apartment, and I received your image and voice in my room?
You doubt me?
Of course not. I'll get you the number of a good psychiatrist.
Just relax and close your eyes while I concentrate. Oh, great tampa. Open your eyes, Rick. You can see me quite clearly now. Tell me what you see.
I see through you. You're transparent. Cast no shadow, no reflections. There are disturbances around you. Wind, thunder, lightning. You're not real. You're...
Turn around, Rick.
What are you?
Don't you know?
You're a she-doll.
A witch.
You're evil. But beautiful. Fascinating.
Listen, Rick. As I once was, you would not have looked at me. I was unhappy and lost until I discovered Gamba.
Gamba.
The devil god of evil. I belong to a cult that worships Gamba. You met the high executioner at the doll show, Francis Lamont.
He gave you this power of thought projection.
It's more than that. I've been given the power to control my destiny. I had everything life could offer until I saw you. I wanted you just as much as you want me now. You've already begun to forget Donna Trent.
You really are a witch. She-devil, whatever you are, I want you.
You must become one of us first.
Anything.
You must take the oath to Gamba.
Tomorrow.
He has been informed of our code and beliefs.
Yes, High Executioner.
Kneel. O great Gamba, we offer a new subject who has come to join us. During his trial period, watch him, study him, and then test him, O great devil god. Will you swear absolute allegiance to the great devil god Gamba?
I will.
Will you follow his commands without question, though it means someone's destruction, even your own?
I will.
You will, above all else, seal your lips and swear yourself to secrecy.
I will.
You, his sponsor, will be held accountable. You accept this responsibility?
I do.
It is done. From this moment on, there is no turning back. You are one of us now, a member of the cult of the great devil god Gamba. Guard this privilege well.
And of course, they mention it like, take the oath of Gamba or Gamba, to great devil god Gamba. They're obviously talking about Satan. And as for this little cult here, this is obviously the Illuminati. It's so in your face. I mean, especially if you watch the movie, the way they operate and how they initiate people, it's pretty in your face.
I just can't get over it. Yesterday you called me and said, buy every available share. Today it started to skyrocket. Last week you said, sell Amalgamated Industries. And the bottom dropped out.
Just lucky, I guess.
Something more than that. Someone is giving you some very valuable tips.
Well, let's just say I have a good advisor.
Goodbye, Mr. Bennett.
Goodbye.
What's your problem?
How do you get out, Rick? How do you get your soul back? Devil god Gamba's got your soul, too. Don't you want it back?
You don't know what you're saying. You're drunk. You'd have thought of that before you joined.
Well, you don't know. They play with evil like it was some kind of a new toy. They cut all the goodness out of you, and you forget what it's like to be kind. You become a robot without any will of your own.